How is everybody doing today? My name is Master Zero and welcome back to another reaction video. This time we are reacting to You Probably Don't Exist by exurb1a. Alright, so let's keep this science week going, even though one of them was blocked and I'm pretty sure y'all guys still haven't seen it yet, but it's a good one. I promise. It's worth the wait if it ever does get unblocked, but exurb1a, in a nutshell, usually unblocks my video in like a couple days / a week, so fingers crossed. I said it in the last video that got blocked. Fingers crossed that they unblock it very soon so y'all guys get to enjoy it, but y'all guys really enjoy exurb1a, as do I, so let's keep it going with exurb1a. Finish this week off strong with exurb1a. Not really sure if this counts as science or just messes with your mind type of video, but with the title You Probably Don't Exist, it might be a little of both. He probably explains scientific methods of why you don't exist at all, which I'm really looking forward to. Let's mess with my mind, why not? So without any further ado, here is You Probably Don't Exist.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Where'd you come up with that title, genius? On the fucking toilet?
Oh.
Yes,
oh.
actually. And that's because today we're mainly going to be talking about consciousness and... Jesus, what the fuck? Fear.
Fear? We're talking about fear.
Is an automatic response in your brain to perceived scary shit. But fear itself is not under your conscious control.
I don't really get scared, though.
It is automatic. And if it's automatic, then that is not you. It is a thing your brain does, but it is not a thing that you do conscious.
I don't really get scared.
So presumably, there's stuff in your brain you don't control, and then there's stuff in your brain that you do control. Stuff that is you. Let's find out where the line is.
I see where this video is going.
Well, for most of the day so far, you've been blinking and breathing automatically. Congratulations, keep it up. But now you're thinking about it, so you're doing it manually. Anyway, you'll forget about it in a few minutes, and all of that will become automatic again.
Okay.
So that is not you. Okay, what next? Well, what about the things
it's
you
that
like?
Year-old question, are you your brain or is your brain you?
Taste, for example. Good music activates the part of the brain dealing with euphoric reward response, or the bit that makes you feel nice. Okay, fine, but did you choose to prefer Metallica over Beethoven or over the blood-curdling sound of two cats banging outside? No, obviously not, otherwise you just choose to prefer everything. Even though you can choose what to listen to, the preference itself, what presses your musical or foodish or social buttons, is out of your control. No. So that is also not you. Okay, so we'll push the line over a bit more. You don't control what scares you, you don't control basic survival stuff, you don't control what you enjoy. So okay, but at least you can choose what your brain is processing, right? Where to put your mind. Yeah, well, not always. If you're a native English speaker or just fluent in English, you're not choosing to understand these words, are you? They're just coming in and your brain is doing the work for you.
That is very true.
Syllables without the meaning. An adequate kitchen. A stationary football. Two cats reenacting a scene from the motion picture Titanic, having provided a rubber ring for the mice. An anthropomorphized dog off for his final exam before qualifying as a lumberjack. A man successfully combining his responsibilities as an accountant with his love of nautical tourism. A man with a hitherto unexplained eye condition attempting to play a piece of music on the abacus while not gripping the abacus correctly. And a doctor who is about to destroy a burger as well as the majority of his left hand with the help of, if I am not mistaken, a silenced Walther PPK.
Oh.
It's impossible because language processing is automatic. So that is not you. Okay, Jesus, but what about high-level stuff? What about playing instruments or driving a car? That must take awareness. That can't be automatic. Yeah, okay, probably, for the first while. But if you play an instrument, you may have noticed your fingers just know what they're doing automatically. Or if you drive,
muscle memory.
It's possible to get from A to B in a car and spend the entire time having an argument in your head with your dad because he still hasn't bought you that fucking Etch-a-Sketch. Or never actually thinking
I'll get you an Etch-a-Sketch, buddy. It's okay.
The pedals. So high-level motor coordination, when you practice it, can be completely automatic too. Yeah, okay, but at least simple motor tasks are in your control. Moving a hand or a leg or whatever. Yeah.
Is this me?
Or not. Very simply, Benjamin Libet did a fairly famous experiment with getting people to press a button randomly when they felt like it. He was monitoring their brain activity while they did this. The weird thing is that the brain seemed to be preparing to push the button a disturbing length of time before people were reporting choosing to press the button itself.
Okay, that's weird.
There are problems with this experiment for sure, but it does seem a bit like the systems underneath you, underneath being conscious, might be way more essential than the conscious systems themselves, and that choosing to do stuff is maybe just a game the brain plays afterwards to justify what it was already going to do anyway. Maybe. Okay, so fear isn't you, survival stuff isn't you, preference isn't you, lots of motor control isn't you. Christ, what else is going on in there that isn't you? Well,
everything?
A fair bit, actually. Like, balancing when you walk, or falling asleep and waking up, or remembering who you are, or where you are, or when you are, or fetching memories in the first place, or taking all of the perceptions that are coming in through your senses and turning them into a coherent picture of the world that actually makes fucking sense, or even just processing everything at the same time, or processing text, or perceiving color, or just pretty much anything. Most of it is automatic, or at least not mediated by you consciously.
Okay.
Is there anything in your brain that you do control then, you silly, clever mess? Yeah, let's start by you closing your eyes. Go on.
Wait, I can't watch the video.
They bloody better be. Nothing nasty is going to come up on the screen or anything. Alright? Closed? Cool.
I don't trust you.
If you listen to my voice for a moment and just try to ignore how grating and pretentious it is, if you put everything else out of your mind, all the anxieties and the neuroses, all the sensations of your body, you will find that underneath all of that is nothing but awareness. There's no obvious you on the inside. There's no tiny cat pulling levers and pressing buttons.
I'm a stamp crab.
There's no center to being conscious. It's just presence. It's just awareness. There are sensations and awareness of sensations. And then processes, probably most of them automatic. You, as a thing, don't seem to have a center if you look for one. You, conscious you, do not really exist. Not concretely, to be very simple about it.
I do not smell like pickles.
That is the idea, anyway. Go on then, open your eyes, yes, scallywag. Another automatic process in the brain might be the system that says, I am a thing with a centered self. There is something on the inside doing the experiencing, and it is me. But maybe there isn't. Maybe there just fucking isn't. Is it you or me? And what then? Well, insulting sign-off followed by jaunty classical music. Thieves.
Love it.
Hang on.
Okay, I was ready to end it. I'm sorry.
Which you might be, me too. You are still self-aware, whatever happens. And that is pretty unique. We don't know how self-aware other animals are. Almost no animals recognize their reflection for some reason, except maybe some of the great apes, possibly dolphins, elephants, and magpies for some reason. But a bigger
just that one species of bird?
If there are other species in the universe, and there probably are, and if they've been around a while, and they probably have, are they self-aware? We always seem to make out that advanced aliens will have gone down similar lines to us, starting as cells, going up and up, building fast food joints, smoking doobies, etc. But would they be self-aware necessarily? Like, maybe evolution accidentally made some higher mammals on Earth self-aware because it's better for problem solving or something in this one case.
Horsey.
Maybe it was just one of those weird drunken experiments nature undertakes sometimes, like platypuses or Winchester. Maybe we just got really lucky. This might be a one-time trick in the universe, and we got to take it for a test drive. And that really gets one thinking, because what we need is a global holiday. And we'll call it Being Alive is Fucking Cool Day, where everyone gets the day off, and just for a bit, even for a few hours, takes the time to remember that everyone you meet, however shit, is kind of a miracle in plain sight. And on global Being Alive is Fucking Cool Day, we'll all eat donuts and take leisurely strolls in the park and be cool to everyone, and around 3 o'clock,
eating a donut while you're in the park?
hands on our hearts and pledge the following: that as the sperm that won the race, as the mud that as a blob of carbon currently taking the shape of a human, I do declare that the world is fucking cool, and being self-aware is fucking cool. And I shall henceforth hold doors open for people and fill pints right up to the top with only minimal foam, and endeavour not to be a knob unless it's absolutely necessary. And I do hereby furthermore declare that the music makes it so much better. Weird is unacceptable, and if that happens, I should probably take up the tuba or organise a water fight. We shall have bad days, yes? We shall have good days, yes? All the while remembering that most things in the universe don't even have fucking days at all. Even if it's all a facade, there is something on the inside that knows it's a thing. And that is the cat's pajamas. That is the veritable lobster's bottom. Oh, and there'll be hats, and free beer, and bouncy castles.
Nothing's
free.
And I
will see you there, carbon units.
Yeah.
Biob. Now good for all.
Love it. And the music. All right. So that wasn't really anything new. Like I've I actually think about that all the time. Like I said at the very beginning of the video, it's like, are you your brain or is your brain you? Like, I think about that constantly. It's like, what's telling my hand right now to do these gestures as I'm talking? Like, is it my brain or is it just me? Like, am I saying, okay, I want to move my hands every time I talk? Or is it my brain just being like, okay, you need to move your hands for some odd reason? I have no idea why I do that, but I can't just keep my hands down. I have to do this and flail around. But it's so interesting. Like, it's very interesting to think about. But then it goes into the argument, like, are you thinking about it, or is your brain subconsciously thinking about it, making you think about it? And then it just goes from there into a spiraling think tank that is constantly going back and forth in a spiral, if you will, that you cannot stop thinking about. I hope any of this just a little bit made sense to y'all. But yes, this video was really enjoyable. I do think about this stuff constantly. That's why I'm a huge fan of exurb1a, and I'm sure y'all guys are a huge fan of exurb1a as well. Really exciting stuff. I can't wait to react to more stuff by him, and just science stuff in general. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like this video, feel free to leave a like down below because it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos like this one. So with that said, I have been Master Zero. Y'all guys have been fantastic, and I will see y'all in the next episode. Later days. Say later days.
I can't.
There you go. Look at the camera. Say later days.